Yes, so I'm delighted really to present Alek Gulkewicz. Gulkewicz. Yeah, I knew I would miss his last name. Gulkewicz, who is currently pursuing environmental policy as a graduate student at Lehigh University this year. And before we decided upon Alek, I contacted Alek's supervisor at the UN, and yes, Alek does have UN ties. And that gentleman said that Alek was a self-starter needing very little direction. And both the chair of our committee and myself have found that this is a really good description of Alek. His competence, his efficiency, his can-do attitude, and his humor have made him a pleasure to work with this summer. And this summer has flown, even though we wish Alek could have been here in Kennebunk with us, and I know he wishes that too. We've still accomplished a tremendous amount remotely. So thank you, Alek, and please consider visiting us here as our guest when the virus and your schedule allows. So take it away, it's all yours.
Thank you, Maggie. Hi, everyone. My name is Alexander Gulkewicz, and this summer I worked with the town of Kennebunk, Maine on their Municipal Climate Action Plan project. My mentors are Maggie Bartenhagen and Sharon Stas, both from Kennebunk's Energy Efficiency Advisory Committee. Kennebunk is a beautiful, scenic, beachy, and coastal community in southern Maine, which is why they want to be proactive in the face of climate change and all its related impacts. In 2018, the town began conducting their first greenhouse gas emissions inventory, and this summer I finalized their work and expanded it into both a municipal and community scale inventory for 2016, 17, and 18. Our hope is that these inventories and the accompanying report will be used to create a climate action plan for the town, along with a blueprint for other communities along the coast of Maine. Next slide, please. There has obviously been a lot of data I've gathered with this project, and a lot of conclusions can be drawn, but there's one I feel carries a bit more weight than the others. The graph on this slide is showing a projection of the 2016 baseline municipal inventory until the year 2045. It factors in municipal employment and population growth, national vehicle fuel efficiency standards, and Maine's efforts to transition to renewable electricity throughout the state. This effort, along with the fuel efficiency standards, are what causes the decrease in emissions shown above. So basically, should these efforts be successful, half of Kennebunk's emissions will be reduced by doing nothing. These renewable energy efforts are very, very fantastic, a very progressive policy that would go a long way to make Maine more environmentally friendly. However, it's still recommended that Kennebunk employs additional reduction strategies. This leads to our next major conclusion. On the right side of the graph, you can see that the largest sectors remaining are the vehicle fleet, water and wastewater treatment, employee commute, and buildings and facilities. And because we're assuming that electricity emissions in these sectors are minimal since Maine's transitioning to renewable electricity, there are only 3 remaining sources: stationary fuel combustion, vehicle usage, and wastewater process emissions. These are the areas Kennebunk should focus on to achieve carbon neutrality by implementing strategies such as electrifying the municipal fleet or replacing traditional heating fuels. Next slide, please. Now this leads us to future work in how the municipality can actually achieve carbon neutrality. First, the town needs to use the results of this project to create a specific action plan with detailed steps and goals to help decrease emissions. In my report, I analyzed a few reduction strategies, but many more will be needed to be done to create actual workable plans. In these plans, the town should also focus on integrating diversity, equity, and inclusion. Recently, Kennebunk has had some issues regarding DEI, so this is an excellent opportunity to advocate for social justice in the town. Next, the town should continue to complete the inventories, a standardized process that collaborates with other towns and regional efforts such as the Southern Maine Planning and Development Commission, who's doing a lot of great work in this field, should be adopted to ensure consistency and improve data quality of these inventories. Another huge opportunity for the town is to conduct carbon sequestration studies of the forests and wetlands, because Kennebunk has a lot of wetlands, and this could impact future projections and climate planning a lot. Overall, this summer has been incredible, getting to work with other fellows who have similar interests and getting actual work experience in the field of climate policy and planning. And I would like to take this time to thank my mentors, Maggie and Sharon, for all of their help this summer, because without them, this project wouldn't be possible, and Kennebunk would not even be taking this first step in climate action. Thank you.